We've talked about and learned much about what exactly it means to have a new studio for Attack on Titan's final season. We've gone through the animation a lot, we've talked about the art style change, we've talked about potential delays, we've talked about if people actually writing the story for the anime are different than the people at Wit Studio. And I could be here forever listing what we've gone over. If you're new to the channel, welcome, I'm glad to have you. You guys can find all the other videos about Attack on Titan on the new Attack on Titan Season 4 playlist right on the channel page, as well as in the video cards for this video. One should have popped up when I was just talking. But one thing people keep asking about and are wondering is, sure, we have an idea what the Attack on Titan Season 4 is going to look like, but what about the sound? What is it going to sound like? Attack on Titan's sound and music has been incredible in every season. It's what helps makes this anime the masterpiece that it is, especially the music. You can feel the passion and the emotion that the composer was really trying to convey for us, the audience. But again, that was over at Wit Studio. The anime is being made now by Studio Mappa, and most of the people there have never worked on Attack on Titan until now. With that said, those people who love the way Wit Studio produced the audio for the anime can be confident in Studio Mappa. First thing, let me point out the obvious. I saw people surprisingly asking me if the voice actors will be different. The cast will be the same, guys. If they decided to recast the characters, that would be a giant hit to the anime and would cause so much backlash. As for the English dub, no matter what studio creates the anime, the English version is still done by Funimation. They're the ones with the license, so the English dub actors will always be the Funimation actors for Attack on Titan. Okay, now for things that aren't obvious. We have several pieces of information that have been announced, and it's all pretty much good news except for one thing that could be bad news, but in my personal opinion, I don't think it will turn out bad. The first things announced have to do with the sound, and by sound, I don't mean music. I mean every piece of audio that isn't music. Studio Mappa has hired Naoto Yamatani as the sound effects producer. This guy is in charge of how everything that is not music or voices sounds like, from someone's footsteps to the sound of rain to the way Titans transforming sounds like. He will produce all of that. Now for one step further, his boss, the guy in charge of all the sounds from the way characters speak to when to add sound effects and a bunch of other stuff, is of course called the sound director, and the man chosen for that job of sound director by Studio Mappa is Masafumi Mima. Now why should you care at all about these two guys? Well, they are straight from Wit Studio, as in they are the guys who have created the sound for Attack on Titan in every single season, so we can expect from a sound perspective for the anime to keep that great audio feel we all know and love. Now the music is a different story. For the sound, we had two guys that worked on the anime in every season, but for music we actually got confirmation in the trailer, if you guys remember, that it was going to be done by a guy named Koto Yamamoto, who is a guy who has worked on the Seven Deadly Sins anime but never Attack on Titan. So this guy is in charge of the music. He's the guy who created the music that we heard in the trailer. The good news is it now has been announced that the guy who has produced the music for Attack on Titan for every single one of the last 3 seasons, Hiroyuki Sawano, will be aiding him in producing the music for the final season. So we do have him back in some capacity, but he does not have full control over the music like he did in all the other seasons, because again, we do have Koto Yamamoto as the new guy producing music, even though we still have the old one around. So it's kind of a balance of how this music is going to be created, but I'm pretty sure Koto Yamamoto is going to try to emulate his style. I mean, the original guy is the guy who produced the music we know and love, and if he decides to stray away from that, that's gonna cause some people to dislike his work. So the fact that this guy even has help from the original Attack on Titan composer is a good sign, because we know things are gonna end up sounding well. But let me know what you guys think. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I would appreciate it if you guys left a like before you go. My name's Konjic, and I'll talk to you in the next video.